We live? Okay. Hello, welcome back. I don't know why you're here, and God knows I don't know why I'm here, beyond the fact that a long time ago two people had a very irresponsible night, and I am paying for it for the rest of my life. As we all know. And as we all pretty much live with. So, what do I got today? Well, I have our Queen of the Underworld, SP Enma, up here, who, interestingly enough, does not really do much when you click on her, which is interesting. But I also have some Ubume, because we all love Bird Mom. 3 that are returning, and a 4th one that I have recently made up and am playing with. By the way, Bird Mom is very versatile. Now, I'm going to be honest here. SP Enma kind of got a little... I actually waffled between several different builds for settling on the one that I'm using now. I tried a few different options. Some were suggestions, others were just throwing stuff at the wall to seeing what stuck. So far, the only thing that's actually stuck is this. So, that's my only say in it, because I've seen people say a lot of different things. But works best for me. Now, I'm not saying you have to do it, but still, this works best for me, so, whatever. So, what do we got? Well, we have a lot of crit, we have effect hit, a little bit of speed. I mean, she's already fast. Enma has always been fast. So, just even the little barest of sprinkle is enough for her. Now, she is meant to be able to slap something a little harder, but kinda I found far more interest in in trying to make use of all of her abilities, particularly she has so many freaking abilities, it's insane. So trying to take advantage of that as much as possible, especially with her being able to need effect hit and everything. Now, I thought about I tried in Shoujo, I tried a couple others. I also tried Azure Basin, which wasn't too bad. I mean, at least it gave her the effect hit boosting, and she was also providing orbs, at least for first turn, so take it as you will, but I actually landed on the Sea Sprite as what I want to stick with, because not only do I have these good ones laying around to use, but I also really love this shield for first turn, because sometimes if you're not the one who hits first, that can actually be a lifesaver for yourself or for literally all your Shiki. That shield has carried quite a few times, to be fair. Sure, it's only good for the first turn, but hey, what works, works. Now, of course, I have, like I say, I did give her some extra attack because I did want her to be able to slap somebody, but her focus is, of course, here on her effects. So she does have this one for some attack and crit boosting. She has this one over here also for attack, but like I say, this could probably be switched out for something else. I just felt like it would be way too crazy to give her a full speed soul, but hey, you never know. Maybe I'll change my mind and decide to do that and just have her turn into the Flash. But technically, that'd be more like the Flash on Crystal Meth, now wouldn't it? That just gave me flashbacks of Saints Row 2 PC port. That was horrifying. Moving on. Those are some more flashbacks right there. Oh boy. That game was so broken. Funny, but broken. So we have, of course, here some more defense and everything. HP and crit. And, of course, Watcher is here because I had this beautiful crit boosting soul here. And I figured... And I also had this beautiful effect hit booster and figured why not? Gives her a little extra attack, but it also gives her something. Now, I did at one point, just for shits and giggles, build her with a Watcher build with some other stuff added in. which was more of an attack-oriented situation, because I just wanted to see what it would do. It wasn't bad, but I wouldn't recommend it. Now, you might find it works better, but I wouldn't recommend it personally. But, you know, you never know. Everyone has different things that work for them. Right, Queen? Yes, Queen. Now, moving on, we're going to hit our Ubumes. I didn't... Oh, what was that? Did the game just show something I shouldn't have shown? Yes, there are some other extra builds I'm working on right now. I got a lot of projects in the works here. Now, we're going to start over here with my grade 6 Ubume. Grade 6 bird mom. Let's go with that. That makes sense. Now, I actually caught some flack for this one, but I just wanted to play. She's very versatile. You can have her doing crits, you can have her assisting, you can do whatever. Or you can go the route I've done and you can experiment with having her be able to use effects. In this case, my grade 6 one, she is dazing people. Now, as stated, she doesn't necessarily need it. Not in the slightest. It's literally not her thing. But, considering she could do this wonderful AoE attack here, especially when you get it higher of like grade 5. Okay, this is hilarious. It's raining, it's pouring, my umbrella is goring. Okay, props to whoever came up with that idea. I don't know if that was the original writers who came up with it, or whoever did the translations, or if you guys just collaborated, but that's great. I love that. But she hits that beautiful thing. She's also co-oping. Why wouldn't you take advantage and give her an ability to do like a controlling effect, or any kind of effect, and just see if chaos happens? In this case, yes, we have chaos. Now, beautiful stats in my opinion here, but I'm sure other people would think they could be better. But her focus here is, of course, with Priestess, which gives her an HP boost, but also a 10% chance of inflicting daze. And if you don't end everything like that. I initially did that just because I was throwing stuff at a wall to see what stuck, because she was one of my first Shiki I got. And I was learning the game, and honestly, I fell in love with this build. Yes, it's a little iffy on it hits, but man, will daze hit when it does. It's beautiful. So, of course, her focus is very attack-oriented, with a little crit damage, and a little bit of effect hit to boost that chances. But mostly, she's here to hit you, and potentially knock you a little silly for a hot minute. And it's worked out very nicely multiple times. It doesn't hit often, but when it does, it's clutch mode, pretty much. God, I don't think I used that right, but screw it. I'm old, I can say stupid stuff. Now, we're going to move down the line here to the grade 5 bird moms, with Golden U and Wisteria U. And honestly, no lie here, I actually do love the Wisteria skin. It's very pretty, but it's also one of those skins that when you're trying to click through on Shiki and you happen to hit it, it just takes a hot minute. So some days I just don't know. I mean, it is beautiful. The colors, pastel colors, are very pretty. Didn't mean to do that. But I kind of think I like Golden U a little bit more, and Wanderer U, but not to say anything else. Now, Golden over here, let's face it, this skin looks like some kind of dream itself. Now, she's put towards a crit and a bit of attack boosting. She's basically here just to hit people. Let's face it. Again, like before, she is fully skilled up. And she uses claws here for the crit boosting and for this beautiful 50% chance of ignoring 45% of defense when attacking. But again, she's mostly here to hit and try to hit as hard as possible. And of course, because she can get multiple attacks, she has ghostly songstress because, let's face it, as I've said multiple times, this little effect here is a love story to a Shiki who hit multiple times. It's it's beautiful, and honestly, it's a little overpowered when combined with Possessor. Let's be real here. As we've seen, as I've experimented with. Now, you could probably, as you're going to see here, because Wisteria uses the Seductress build, you could totally switch between any kind of crit booster or attack booster for that. Mostly crit is where I stick with. But we really don't seem to give claws near enough of a chance. It can actually be pretty good when you put it on the right Shiki and have it built up the right way. It can be pretty good. Now, moving over to Wisteria, and I'm sorry if my voice sounds like it's shot. I might be coming down with something. Weather's crazy where I live, so. Again, she's also fully skilled up, using a Seductress build, which we know is one of the most versatile builds. In all honesty, I think another build I've got featured in here is also one of the most versatile effect builds you'll ever find. But we also have with this one over here, and of course, for extra attack power, we have Hyosubi. I mispronounce everything. And before you ask, yes, I originally did try this as like a 4-way build with Hyosubi on her and just with the Seductress as a crit boosting. It was kind of iffy, but so I decided to switch to Seductress, which worked a little bit better. But I'm sure if it got built correctly, a Hyosubi may be able to at least be interesting. But for me, it just didn't work out. Not to say you couldn't try. There's lots of different interesting things we can do. If anything, Bird Mom is very versatile. She is very good for experimenting, which we're about to go into an experiment. I.e., another very, very versatile soul, Temptress. And we have it on, of course, Ubume, who is fresh, only one skill up, and I mean, she's unevolved, so these look like very minimal. But we have here with Temptress, which, let's face it, we love this 25% base chance of confuse. We love knocking somebody stupid, even if we don't like being on the receiving end of it. And people who know me know about my Shiranui with Temptress know I actually have a love affair with it. I try not to overuse it because I don't want to, but at the same time, you can put it on so many different options, and it seems to work its best if you've got somebody who is doing so much work. I mean, think about it. Ubume has a single attack. She can co-op. And she has an AoE attack. You've got lots of opportunity here to, as with Wanderer, daze, and with Daruma, confuse. Hence why I say, feel free to experiment with effects on her to see what she can do. Mama's very, very forgiving. Let's be honest here. Bird Mom is very forgiving and very versatile. So, of course, for an added bonus, because I had this beautiful Speed Soul here by Odokuro, I decided to just go with that to give her a little extra effect hit boosting, but also I want her moving fast. I want her hitting that Temptress like first turn if she can get it. I want to take advantage of that as much as possible, which we're going to do. Now, we have our Bird Moms, we have our Underworld Mom, so we're going to just let them have some fun, taking out a level 40 Hahakagami zone and a level 40 Kappa zone and just watching the fireworks display. You want to knock off here? Feel free. No harm, no shame, no foul. You want to stick around? let's enjoy. But on your way out the door, just do the Holy Trifecta of YouTube. Okay? See ya. Let's go. Come on, game. And my game has frozen. There we go. Yep, that's becoming normal. But there's that confuse. That's beautiful. I mean, just this may be the Bird Mob show. And they're co-oping with each other. They are co-oping with each other. There we go. This feels a little wrong, but it's also funny. Who got? Oh, wait, that's Enma's thing. Okay. All right. So on that, let's go hit the Kappa zone. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. Oh, that's why my game started crashing at the very end. Okay. And go. Oh yeah. Okay, so we are back. We're in the Kappa zone with SP Enma and 4 Ubume, and let's face it, it may as well have been the Bird Bomb show last round. So let's see what they can do this round, shall we? Go. And my game has caught up with itself. Yay! Oh, confused. We love you. When we're not being afflicted by you. Just co-oping out the wazoo. And there we go, freeze, and here we go. And there we go. Alright. Well, I'd say that's about it for me. I hope you had some fun. That was so fast. I'm gonna head out now, and if you stuck to the end, thank you, and please do the Holy Trifecta of YouTube down below, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time, alright? I love